And welcome to the latest news updates of what's going on here in Cambodia, in particular regarding the border conflict and the situation between Thailand and Cambodia. It is noon on December 10th. And so, yes, there has been increased fightings. If you know, yesterday on the 9th, Cambodia started fighting back, and the fighting has continued since. And there's some pretty disturbing things that are happening. So let me show you. This is a temple, the Takrabai temple, and we have footage. I mean, it's disgusting. That's as of yesterday. So, yeah, that's the main thing that I wanted to show you here on this one. Let me come over here. So not only are they bombing homes, pagodas, schools, casinos, temples, they're destroying statues. What the heck? Bring that back to the beginning. Wow, yay! They hit their target, a horse statue. Come on, people. What the heck is going on? This is ridiculous. And people are dying. You know, I'm not sure what this is. Royal Army struck Royal Cambodian Army positions. I don't have that verified. The United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio is saying that they are concerned, and they hope that the situation de-escalates. Here is the Ministry of National Defense reporting just 2 hours ago that the Thai military dropped 2 bombs on the village of Slokram in Banteay Menchay province using the F-16 fighter jets, but no casualties were reported, so that's good. That's a Cambodian soldier trying to comfort a little girl who's probably been evacuated. Who knows? Maybe she witnessed somebody dying. I don't know. Maybe it's just her daddy going to fight, and she's saying goodbye as her dad goes to fight. Yeah, that looks like what the situation is. Of course, we saw this before of the school children. People in the market fleeing. I did see that it's now they're striking in Battambang province now as well. This is a good map to show you the areas. Priya Vihir is here, and then Odar Menchay, and then Banteay Menchay, and then Persat, and Battambang is like inward a little bit. So it gives you an idea of where this conflict is happening. So next up, I wanted to give you some updates of what's going on in relation, not on the border itself, but the Department of Prisons evacuated over 1,000 inmates from Odarmanche prison. There's also, there we go, the SEA Games. This is what I was looking for. The National Olympic Committee of Cambodia has announced the immediate withdrawal of its entire delegation from the ongoing SEA Games in Thailand, citing serious safety concerns. So there's that. There are new attacks on the actual Priya Vihir temple. Nearly 900 families, or around 4,000 people, have fled Priya Vihir province. Let me see. I saw a chart somewhere, I'm not sure where it is right now, that listed exactly how many people from each province and how many casualties from each province. Not sure where that is, but so that's the main things happening right now. That evacuations are continuing, fighting is continuing and escalating. Actual temples, UNESCO has come out and spoke against these temples being destroyed, and there's no official report on how many soldiers have been have died. Okay, the Thai side is reporting that they've killed 61, at least 61 Cambodian soldiers. That was as of yesterday. But I was asking the students in my class this morning, what have you heard about the number? And they said there is no official report, but it could be as many as 100 or more soldiers that have died in the conflict. So that, take that with a grain of salt. SEA Games, prisoners, families, all evacuating. There have not been any more civilian deaths, so that's good. The total stands at 7, and temples are being attacked. And Thailand, I watched some of what Thailand is saying, and they're like saying we're not backing down until Cambodia gives up. And Cambodia is not going to give up. I can tell you that. They're not going to give up. And just they actually use the word capitulate until Cambodia capitulates to their demands. That the border is going to be where they want it to be. Speaking of which, this border is 195 kilometers. All right, the disputed border is 195 kilometers. The whole border between Thailand and Cambodia, 900 kilometers. All right. So 195 kilometers is what's disputed. And that's based on 2 different maps. Just in case you don't know, let's explain this for you. There was a map, I believe it was in 1908, that was drawn up by the French protectorate at the time, and Thailand agreed to it. Now, Thai people now say, oh, it was under duress, we never agreed with it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and that map was drawn at the scale, trying to think which is more detailed. 1 to 50,000 or 1 to 200,000? Which one gives you more detail? Well, 1 to 2 would be just half and half. So the larger the number, the more detailed it gets, right? or the opposite. Oh, I'm not gonna. One of the maps is 1 to 50,000. The other map is 1 to 200,000. The 1908 map, whichever one it is not as detailed. Okay, and the later map that Thailand came up with and proposed, pretty sure they just made it themselves. Okay, but they were proposing using this more detailed map, a more detailed border. Okay, but then Cambodia said, no, that's not the agreed upon border, right? Because Thailand had signed the agreement in 1908. And so they took it to the International Criminal Court, ICC, and they agreed with Cambodia. And Thailand, the officials of Thailand at that time said that they would abide by that decision. But the Thai people now are saying, no, we don't recognize the ICC and their decision. We want the border where we say it is. Now, the difference in the border is about 100 yards, the size of a football field. If it's on the Thai side, it's 100 yards this way. If it's Cambodian, it's 100 yards that way, right? It boggles my mind that such a small amount of land is, that there's people dying. There's historical temples being destroyed. People's livelihoods are disrupted on both sides because the Thai government has evacuated people on their side, and Cambodia now is evacuating people. The shells and the firing is going into Cambodia about 28 kilometers. That's how far bombs are reaching. Shells, bombs, whatever. And so the U.S. Embassy has issued a travel alert saying just don't go within 50 kilometers of the border. As long as you don't go closer than 50 kilometers, you'll be fine. That's what they're announcing. And so, for whatever that's worth. But yeah, just 100 yards across 100. You know what? You want to know what my opinion is? What I think? I'm just kind of a simple person. And if you know the Bible and King Solomon, kind of like that. He proposed to two mothers, well, that claimed the baby was theirs. Just cut the baby in half. And then you can each have half the baby. And anyway, kind of just simply, if it's 195 kilometers, and we're talking only 100 yards one way or the other, well, that's about 200 kilometers. Why not just, okay, Thailand, you're going to get 100 kilometers the way you want it. In Cambodia, you're going to get 100 kilometers the way you want it. Cut it right down the middle. 100 kilometers and 100 kilometers, you figure, this 100 kilometers, Thailand gets it on their 100 yards, and this other 100 kilometers, Cambodia, you get it on your side. And be done with it. That's it. No more fighting. Sounds kind of simple. I don't know if it would work or not, but it sounds like a win-win to me. They each get half and be done. Probably won't end that way, but so the fighting is continuing. If there's any other major updates, maybe this evening, if there's some things that have happened throughout the day, I'll do another live, probably 8 o'clock at my time. Maybe 9 o'clock. Well, 9 o'clock I normally do a live stream, and yeah, the topic is Cambodia in general, so maybe I'll just use that 9 o'clock this evening, Cambodian time, to update you on anything new. But we might also talk about other things relating to Cambodia. So that's all I've got for you right now. If you missed the videos and the images that I shared at the beginning, because you joined late, then go ahead and watch the replay of the beginning, and you can see the temple being destroyed and a statue being destroyed and such. All right. So just remember that wherever you are in the world, love transcends time and space. So wherever and whenever you're watching this, I love you. I do, and I thank you for tuning in and watching what I have to say about what's going on and bringing the news to you. And I hope to see you again in the future. So until then, catch you later.